Hello, thank you guys for listening to this segment because it's the news. Let's go.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
It's crazy because I do now see those chips in the gas station that are the one chip challenge. Because when we first started doing this bit years ago, we were like, who's going to eat the chip? I wonder if they die. You know?
Yeah.
The Pocky hot ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're
they're
so
cool.
hot. And the thing is, because they're now so readily available, now people are dying because it's just a numbers game. Like their bodies are reacting in a certain way that people are dying from it. Now, I say people. This one story, there's another one I saw today. A Massachusetts teenager died Friday after he took part in the one chip challenge, which the teen's family believes contributed to his untimely death. Sharing the details of their son's death, the mom of the 14-year-old said he died as a result of the challenge when he ate an extremely spicy Pocky chip at school and became sick afterward. And then it went through his physical journey. Now, this is from Fox News. This is me saying this. I think the chip itself is hot, but everyone's body's different, reacts to things differently.
Yeah, he had clearly there's an underlying
Yes.
issue because other people have eaten it and they're fine.
Why? Because it's vaccinated.
No, stop.
Stop. That's not Oh my true. gosh.
Make sure you
Oh my
clarify
gosh.
that.
Oh my
you're
gosh.
joking.
If anybody gets sick or dies ever on Instagram, that's all anybody puts. Were they vaxxed?
It's ridiculous.
For example, like they didn't know LeBron's son had a congenital heart problem, but they found out he almost died. But now they're like, oh, now we know what it is. We fixed it. He can play basketball again. But they didn't know. There are people. I played high school football, and in our conference, there was a kid that died because he was running. It was like he's like 3 years older than me. So I was like ninth grade. He was a senior. He died at practice. But it wasn't because he was running sprints. It was because he had a heart issue he didn't know about. And then the sprints with that were what ended up taking his life. But I just see at the gas station these one chip challenges.
Who's done that on the show?
Oh,
I've had a
With
bite of it.
chip?
I've had
I
a chip.
don't.
I did the one shot
Yeah,
challenge.
that
had
thing is
chip.
terrible. I was concerned. I really was concerned for you.
That was
day.
scary.
Oh no, quite honestly, like I literally thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital, and I'm just thankful my body had an okay reaction where I
Hilarious.
was in a lot of pain and it hurt, but thankfully I didn't, actually go to the hospital or die.
I was scared to death, but then I laughed and laughed.
Yeah.
We can laugh about it now.
Man, I thought
It's fun
I was
now.
like, go to commercial. Oh God. And
Yeah,
then-
we had no idea. I think we just thought, oh, hot shot. I mean, I knew it was going to be hot, but we were just not overly prepared in any way, shape, or form for what happened.
It burned your lips.
you
Well,
were like, it's melting my gut.
Well, yeah, but then it started coming out of my nose and on my face,
Oh,
and it felt like
yeah.
a chemical peel
That was
on my
crazy.
face. But then my eyes, I started shaking, and I was on my hands and knees in your office, like thinking I was going to throw up. Like it was might be the most misery I've ever been in.
It's I don't like hot stuff. But I like pranks. But the meanest prank is when someone puts one of these chips in a bag of chips.
Oh, that's not cool.
That's not cool. It is not cool.
That's not cool.
And
That's
I
inappropriate.
like pranks, and I like
That should be illegal.
That's like messing with someone's food. That's like
Yeah.
that should be a felony.
Yep.
Ooh.
One chip challenge. Now you play, and there are 5 chips here. 4 of them are the Pocky chips. You have to eat 4 of the 5 chips. Go. So you may get lucky in one of them. If I were the judge, eye for an eye, Pocky for a Pocky.
Interesting.
I saw a news anchor do the Pocky Hot one chip challenge with their news anchor partner in the morning, and she was from somewhere in Central America, and she was like, "I've had hot food my whole life," and so she eats it. And she was like, "It's kind of warm," and the guy his face was melting, and they were doing a challenge to see who would drink water last, and he was suffering. And she was cool because she was like, "I've had super hot food my whole life." She goes, "It's hot, but it's okay." And he just wouldn't have water because he didn't want to lose. I'm not sure whatever happened with him, but guys, just be careful because obviously these chips, they can do damage, especially if there's something inside of you that reacts in a non-positive way with it. But that's tough. Bob Barker's cause of death has been revealed as Alzheimer's disease. According to his death certificate, the 99-year-old Price is Right icon suffered from Alzheimer's, something he never addressed publicly before. It is unclear how long he had the disease. He also suffered multiple falls over the years. He had minor battles with skin cancer. He took 2 trips to the hospital. I mean, if you're 99, I'm sure you just have
A lot.
a robust library of issues you've been dealing with. Like, I'm 43. My BH, my butt,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it hurts. So, I mean, it's like I don't know what it is. I got a hemorrhoid once from like overtraining, and now it hurts so bad that I think it just like flared back up out of nowhere that I can't even sit down sometimes. I'm not 99.
No, you're young.
But it's like I have a fire. It's like I had a Pocky chip, ate it with my butt.
It's terrible.
It hurts that bad. It's like I had a, Like I went to the gas station. I thought, there's a Pocky chip. Let me shove it up my butt.
Dang, dude.
Interesting place.
It hurts. I mean, it hurts so bad sometimes. And I think that's what it is, but I'm just so embarrassed to go to the doctor. And I've been to the doctor
Stop.
before.
You need to go. If that's really the case, if you're in that much pain, you need to go.
I hear you. I know. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm embarrassed.
You like getting checked all the time down there, you said.
No, I don't like it. I don't hate
You
it.
encourage people.
I do, and I need to go. And I've had a couple BH injuries. One on the Peloton, like I ripped it. But this is not that.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a different one?
This is like, I think it's like
What's going on down there, man?
I'm telling you, dude, I don't know. But I have IBS too, right? So I don't use the bathroom well. And I think that's probably a part of it too, a mixture. And so I feel bad for the doctor. More than I'm embarrassed for me, because I don't care. I'd be butt naked. It is what it is.
I think they signed up for that.
I hear you, but I'm always like, I'm sorry.
I think they're intrigued and fascinated
My
by
BH is nothing to be intrigued about.
but it's from a scientific
I just
standpoint.
feel bad that my doctor, and then I have the same doctor. And then now he has to go from my BH to my eyes. And then he always know. I don't know. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd sign up to be a BH doctor.
No, I would have to go to my general doctor probably.
Oh, okay.
And then I wouldn't care about a BH doctor because what are they going to do? See me once? Okay, cool. It's a one night stand. Anyway, my BH, it hurts. I mean, it kills me. 5 days out of 7. Just.
Do you need to sit on one of those donuts? Those
no, because I kind of got the one cheek clenched down, leaning on one side. I probably could.
You learned how to do that?
All the time. Okay. Even when I sleep at night, it's an issue. I mean, again, it's like I took a Pocky chip and a hot shot right into the BH. Dang. Yeah. It hurts. Good morning, everybody.
Well, so between Jimmy Buffett and Bob Barker, both skin cancer stuff. I know he had Alzheimer's, other things, but the skin cancer, I got a swimsuit that zips all the way up to my neck and has
That's
sleeves.
Hot. Yeah.
And
tell me more. Ooh.
It's sun protective.
Ooh la la.
And yeah, what was it, Labor Day or whatever, we were swimming, and it was my first time wearing it, and it was awesome because I was out in the sun. I had all my sun protection gear, and my friends were like, what is happening? And I thought, listen.
Feels like you're in a costume.
I am being preventative.
Yeah, like she just full went. Yeah, I hear
my
you. That's
mom
good.
had skin cancer. I
I'm
have
with
her
you.
skin, exactly, and I just want to do whatever I can to.
I know. I'm making a joke at your swimsuit because that'd be hilarious to see you in that.
It was hot pink, and
You didn't say that, Barbie.
Right.
Yeah, dang. Good for you,
has
though,
a little
because
belt.
that is a good example. You have a belt on your swimsuit?
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
like
goodness.
It's a weight belt.
You are 90.
Good for you, though. Good for you.
Did you get hit on?
no, I was just
I
at my
doubt
house,
it, yeah.
Just like
Shocking.
friends. It was just with friends.
Bob Barker's brother was there hitting on her. Hey. According to a new poll, 8% of Americans wish they could spend even more time looking at screens.
That's you?
Hey, I'm being heard. I feel seen right now. So, do you spend too much, too little, or just right looking at your phone, your screens in general? Amy?
I feel like on average it's just right because I have too much time and sometimes I have too little, so it balances out.
So you never quite walk it right, but the balance is good.
Yeah.
Eddie?
A little too much. I have a screen at work and then my phone, and then I like to play video games.
On your phone?
No, at home.
Oh, got it. Lunchbox?
PS5.
I think I'm on it just fine. I mean, I'm not on it very much. I text, the talk. That's
under.
about it.
He's under.
Yeah, I
Which
could,
is good.
I could be on mine a lot more. I don't spend enough time with it. I need more quality time.
You're
on my
always
phone.
on it, though.
I love it. And I'm okay with not having it. So I don't start itching. But what happens is when I'm away for more than 5 minutes, my BH starts to burn.
Right.
No.
That's the connection.
It sounds like you're feeding for it right now.
No, but I love it. There's just so many great things. There's so many connections with friends. Like this morning, I was sending video messages to a bunch of my friends who I know weren't awake yet, but I was like just catching. I'm able to connect on this little computer box. It's it's amazing. And I'm able to be entertained by TikTok. Let me see what my videos are. Like if I were to pull up my TikTok, I love seeing what people's algorithms give them because it's what they see a lot of, right? So it may curse, so I want to be careful here. So, golf, 90s wrestling, golf.
You're consistent, that's for sure.
Somebody fell down.
Oh,
What
those are
about
funny.
dancing girls? Because, I mean, Eddie gets those on accident.
Well, you
but-
know what? Ever since Jimmy Buffett died, the girls went away.
Paris, because we were just there, I guess. What do you mean?
Like, I get a lot of Jimmy Buffett now. I think Jimmy Buffett replaced the dancing girls. Thank goodness.
Give it a week.
It'll come back.
Yeah. Also in the news, kissing your pets, as we've heard, may not be safe. Experts explain why. Diseases. Infectious disease. I was kissing my dog this morning.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
I grabbed Bulldog by his fat cheeks, and I put my nose on his nose, and I rub his cheeks. They're so fat. And I'm just like, I hope your BH feels better than mine.
Probably does.
And then Eller she was so aggressive when we adopted her, but now she's so needy and loving, like overly loving, which is a great place to be. But yeah, I probably should stop that. Because then I go immediately without washing my face and put it on Caitlin's face while she sleeps and rub it in. Infectious diseases that move from animals to humans are called zoonotic diseases or zoonosis. More than 70 pathogens of companion animals are known to be transmissible to people, and they go through all of them. They can be passed through saliva, bodily fluids, feces, bleeding, soil, food, water. It just keeps going on and on. That's from Science Alert. And one final story here. Beer is actually good for your gut.
Let's go. Tell me more.
Scientists
Put out by the Beer Council.
By Miller.
Scientists recently discovered that drinking beer in moderation improves gut health and the immune system. The study found that the fiber, ethanol, some other crazy words, help healthy bacteria grow in the gut, and it could be as effective as probiotics.
This is put out to counter whatever the government is saying, like limit to 2 beers a week or whatever, or suggested.
Well, it's not saying
which
drink
by
a
the
lot
way,
of beer.
Is a suggestion.
By the way, if you hear a politician using that,
so
just
annoying.
never listen to the politician again.
Yeah.
Because we have people telling us since we were 2 years old, you need this many food group, you need to eat this many vegetables, you need to. But now they use everything as a tool to divide people. The government's trying to say 2 beers, whatever they're saying. But the government's also said
It's a
4 cups of broccoli a week.
Right.
You know, there's always been suggestions based on what the FDA says people should have. I'm over it. I wrote on my Instagram the other day, someone was like, what are your 3 goals? Or what's a goal for you? So once a week I'll do a Q&A. And I wrote 3 goals that I have. The 2 that don't coincide with this story were, 1, I want to be a golf influencer on social media because I work maintenance and they never let us play on the golf course. They only let the cart beverage people, like the rich kids whose dads were members there. If we were the grunt workers, we never got to play golf there. So I didn't play golf until later in life. So I think it would be fun to actually make money playing golf, even if it's even if it's $100. Like I want to be a golf influencer for just like a year and then I'll quit. But just to like trauma. It's like trauma.
Is that a category?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. So I think too, you
Trauma based for sure.
It's like a golf influencer too. Sure, you're getting to now go do that, which is cool for you. But you're showing others like golf is cool, and then they're exposed to it. Like you weren't.
I'm just
exposed
doing it
to
for me
golf.
though. I'm very selfish here.
I
I just
bet
want
it's-
the kid in me who felt very insecure and who wasn't allowed to play to be like, dude, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. You now are a golf influencer.
Okay, well, at the same time, see that you're opening up a world of golf to people who otherwise might think it's for just a certain class or elite, and
It
you're
is.
saying no.
Just for us rich people. That's kind of how I like it.
Now you're them.
Yeah. Now I'm like, I see the poor kids working on the golf course, and I'm like, you stay and know your role, kid.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That was one. Hosting the ACMs or the CMAs is still one, and without saying, it was a situation where like we want you to host this award show, and then because of some issues, I was pulled last minute, did not get to do it, but we got really close. So that was that, and then the other one was I want to be really rich.
Check.
But here's why. No. Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. But here's why. When I run for office, I don't want to depend on anybody's money. I want either just donations from voters or my own, because all of our politicians, is what I was talking about, are influenced so heavily by lobbyists, by special interest groups, where they have to make decisions based on money they've received and not based on how they feel.
Right.
So I want to be so rich that I don't have to worry about special interests. So when I run for office, I don't want to have to depend on lobbyists to make decisions for me. I want to go and do it for the reason that I want to do it. I'm already set. I'm ready to go. I'm doing it out of personal interest for making the state of Arkansas better, the country better, whatever it is, because I don't need to do it. I'm good. I don't need fame. I got whatever level that is here. I don't need money anymore. I got whatever that is now, but I want to have so much that I can make decisions based on my heart, not on what I need to fund a campaign.
So that's back in the I feel
Trauma,
like,
baby!
I feel like
It's all trauma
it
based.
was on the table, and then I don't know if we just didn't discuss it, but I felt like maybe it was not really talked about politics for you, and then now it's back.
I think it's always been there.
It's
Yeah, we
there.
just-
It's so toxic right now, and I need to make a whole lot more money.
Okay.
And
Can you make that much money though? Because I feel like campaigns cost a lot.
It still costs money. It still costs
Voters
money, but
can
there's a
donate.
difference. You can raise donations, and that helps a ton.
Yeah, but when people donate, they feel like they got a little bit of say.
Everybody should have say they're your boss. If I'm running for office and I'm elected, you're my boss.
Yeah, you need to listen to the people, which is
But-
what they fail to do now because they have these special
Hurry up
interests.
and run so I can order you around then. Because, I mean, you've been bossing me around for 20
Amen,
years.
brother. Let's go.
Get in office.
Yes, sir.
Trauma over here.
Yes.
Let's go.
We all have our different traumas. But those were my 3 goals that I wrote up there. But that's how that goes back to that
Golf.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yes, I'm rich now. It's pretty cool.
Oh, the beer. It started with the beer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm scared
It
to
always
spend.
starts
I'm
with
scared
beer.
to spend a lot of it now. I went from trauma of scared to spend it because it was all going to be gone because I grew up poor to now I'm scared to spend it because I want to have it so I can run for office. So it's like one to the next. But yeah, one more clip here. Ray's telling me to go. In the news, Dreamweaver singer Gary Wright dies at 80 years old.
Wayne's World.
Yeah,
That's how I remember Dreamweaver.
His cause of death was dementia. He had a complication from Parkinson's. Rest in peace. Also, Love is Alive. Here you go. Don't know that one, but I know Dreamweaver. All right, that's it. That's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Researchers asked thousands of men and women in America, both sexes, ages, again, from adults, 18 to 58. How do you keep love alive in your marriage? Those words could really be interpreted to anything that would love, alive, marriage. Am I right, Amy?
Yes.
Yeah. So, how do you keep love alive in a marriage? What do you think? Let's go to Amy first. What do you think they said? What do you think the answer is? And I think you have a very you just went through a divorce, and I think I would want to go to somebody to tell me about marriage that's been through a divorce more than somebody who's never been married.
But keeping it alive, though, is the question.
No, I know, but in my life, my whole book was fail until you don't. Like, I've had to do things wrong to learn how to do it right. And we kid Amy, and she's such a good sport about it. But I think Amy's learned a lot about herself in the past 2 years. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I think Ben and I both have. In fact, I was just thinking about it earlier, and I don't know why I forgot to mention this, but he's going to be he's on my podcast this Thursday. We're kind of talking about
your exes.
Excuse me?
What? Do you guys make out?
No, but we're setting up.
Do you flirt?
No, I think that we've done well with the co-parenting situation.
That's so mature. I can't believe it. I would never be able to be mature like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you in the same room, or you do like
Yes,
Zoom?
He came. He was at the house, and we went up to the podcast room. But we're not experts by any means. But I've reached out to a co-parenting expert, and so we recorded something together for this week to sort of ask people to send in questions that they may have that we can get the expert to answer, and then we'll kind of share our experience. You can take it or leave it, because what we did may not work for you, but we do feel like we have learned a lot in this space. To your point,
no part of me is that mature. Period. There's no part of me that is as mature as that situation that Amy and her reverse husband are doing.
But they do have to see each other because of the kids. So
but that's showbiz. That's everybody.
It's a co-parenting
But if the kids weren't
thing.
around, you wouldn't even think about that.
But they are around, and it's a co-parenting thing, and yet they don't hate each other. When I'm sure in a lot of situations, especially for a few years, you probably cannot stand the sight of them.
Yeah, I know co-parents that hate each other. They do drop off, and it's just they stay in the car, and the kid runs up to the house. That's it. Do not talk.
Good for you.
Yeah, I know that exists for some people too. I mean, those are the messages I'm
When is that on
getting.
Amy's Four Things?
Tomorrow.
Today's Wednesday, Thursday. It is, so it is tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
I'm gonna have to go subscribe to that podcast.
Four
Things with Amy Brown.
Yeah. So that's yes, I've learned a lot. He's learned a lot. I would say we didn't probably do the thing where people say, "Hey, keep dating each other," and I feel like that's probably a top answer of
doing work to make it seem fresh or
Yeah,
new, like
and
because it does
being-
take work to.
being intentional about going out and doing things that you did when you were dating before. And that's not it's not why we didn't work, but I think that we could have done a better job at that, and then maybe we would have been a little more connected and dialed into some of the stuff that we were missing.
And also, this is not an excuse, but life sometimes gets in the way. Necessities in life get in the way of things that are like, keep your love alive. You're like, no, I gotta keep the lights on.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, life
raise
definitely
kids.
takes over. The
Yeah.
kids,
So, and that's not an excuse.
work and travel and
But give me your answer, Eddie.
Mine's just every time I kind of like pay attention to her and put her first before me, kind of helps things out. I think that's it.
So what do you think what would that answer be then? What is your advice to keep love alive in your marriage?
Be selfless.
Okay. Do you feel like you're good at that generally?
No.
Oh, so when you are good,
It's like a
it's
game
like,
changer.
Got it. Lunchbox?
Guys,
Okay, here we go.
get those candles lit. Nibble on those ears.
I mean, that's love.
That's what it is. You got to stay
Is that for you or for her?
for both of us. You got to still do that. When you're
I agree with you.
but when you're dating, it's like you go to a bar and you're making out the bar in public. You know what I
I
mean?
never made out a bar in
Wait,
public.
I'll
Like
say-
you're making out in the car in the back seat. Like, I mean, you got to keep it going. Like you don't just stop. Like,
But that's also not what I meant by continuing to date. It's
know.
more like experiencing.
So what would you say
life.
is the answer then, Lunchbox? How do you keep love alive in your marriage?
I just said,
What is that?
No,
Don't
I-
do
making
that.
out,
That's
man.
disgusting.
You got to still make out. You still got to.
No noises.
I think, and I'm an amateur compared to you guys. I've only been married 2 years. At this stage in this season of our marriage, for me, being deliberate about things is the key, because that means I've put thought into it for example, yesterday, I hope she won't care. She said, hey, look, I understand what's about to happen here. I said, what do you mean? She goes,
You got candles. Yeah.
Oh, we just got back from vacation.
That's what I'm saying.
And
she said Saturdays and Sundays. I get it. I'm just not going to get you near as much now. You're touring, but also you're going to watch football all day Saturday and all day Sunday. You now do a sports show. She encouraged me to get into the sports space, back into it again. She's like, and I don't want to always be like, hey, will you spend time with me instead of watching games? So let us, on the front end, address it at how we're going to make sure we spend time together. So we have blocked out a certain specific time every week.
for like a date night.
We're very deliberate about it. But otherwise, I just started watching games, and I wanted it on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not on purpose? Y'all just start watching games?
I'm saying I would watch the games on purpose for sure.
Right.
For sure. But I'm saying I wouldn't have really been like, oh, I'm neglecting my wife.
Right.
But she was like, that I am not irritated or upset. I want to get ahead of it so neither one of us get upset. So you're not irritated at me for being like, why are you always complaining about me watching games? And then I'm not irritated at you for never moving.
Staying on the couch
Yeah,
all day.
yelling at your DraftKings app, you know?
You know, another thing too that I think helps just like with the love thing, because this can keep you from maybe getting frustrated, is like accepting someone for who they want to be, not who you want them to be.
That's good. Which is really hard to do, but it's good.
Yeah, a lot of
I don't think, will you say that again?
So sometimes in a partnership, or a lot of times we're all evolving, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, and you, as you should be, and when you're in a relationship for a very long time, sometimes we may not like the change because we were used to that person being the way that they were.
Okay.
And if we expect them to be who we want them to be, that's causing tension. You can still love parts of them as they evolve, but the minute you start expecting someone to show up as who you want them to be, that is a huge disconnect, because they should be able to be who they want to be, and you get to be who you want to be, and then y'all are coming together.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if they're like late.
Okay, but
then you're like, you're not.
I'm not necessarily talking about
Eddie, she's not talking about
things
literal
like
time.
that.
Well, you know, like.
But I would say for me, it's been a bit different because I got married later.
Mm-hmm.
I am at this point, and for good and bad.
But you'll still evolve.
No, I'm done.
No,
No,
you
I'm
already
checking out.
are.
I'm done
I
evolving.
think you have
Done.
evolved
Out.
with Caitlin as your partner. You have
If
evolved.
she is so mature. It's crazy. I mean, she is, thank God, the CEO of life, of normal life. And sometimes I get frustrated because I just want to work all the time because I think that's my way out of certain situations in my life. And she's like, that stuff's not important. She goes, I'm not saying it's not important, but it's like overall, like the grand scheme, when you're 63 and considering retirement, or 84 and old and retired and about to die, she goes, you're not going to be like, I should have got this one other audio clip if I'd have just recorded for 17 more minutes. She's like, that stuff's important, but let's prioritize like what matters. Family's never mattered to me because I never had family.
But she's also coming to you in a mature way, communicating.
But I make it immature real quick sometimes. I'm like, this is stupid. I can ruin it real quick.
What she needs, because she knows who you are, and she's not trying to change who you are about work. She knows that's your passion, but she's like, hey, just so you know, I know what's about to happen, so let's go ahead and get ahead of it. And
absolutely.
Let's put this on the schedule. So she's not trying to change who you are.
And
but
even to address the schedule, she knows how I am.
Yes.
And she doesn't take offense to me having to put something on a schedule. She doesn't go, well, you have to schedule me? No, she knows that I need to be segmented like that. So I feel like I've always got my life preservers on, which is my schedule. And she's like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. And I'm like, oh, I'm so thankful you're alive. Because otherwise it would be bad news.
Yeah, I think she's very healthy emotionally, and just bring her tools that she's bringing in.
But I would like her to wear more Arkansas jerseys and stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know, right? Let me give you the real answers here. Number one's doing small acts of kindness for each other.
Okay.
Small acts of kindness, like buying their favorite ice cream if you're at the store. Like just
yeah.
thinking a little bit more.
Thoughtful.
Holding hands. It's more intimate than you think. And then 3 is just taking time to listen to each other. Not talking at each other, but actually setting aside time to go, we're going to listen to each other, even if it's 15 minutes.
Okay. I heard the upper arm is more intimate than the hands or shoulder.
Oh, weird
Grabbing
stuff.
their
What
arm?
are you watching on the internet, weirdo?
What?
That's a book called The New Intimacy by Judith Shervin. The upper arm.
No.
You can touch my upper arm all day, Nate, and nothing happening.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I just thought that was more intimate because it's like you're grabbing their shoulder area.
No, that's assault.
Yeah. Girls don't like that.
What?
Trust me, I've seen it. Okay, look. Thank you all. Call us if you want. 877-77-BOBBY. That's our number, 877-77-BOBBY. I will be in Vegas on Saturday night, comedically inspirational. I would love for you to come to my comedy show. It's going to be a bucket of monkeys.
Like a barrel?
I don't know. Tickets at bobbybones.com, but Saturday night at the Virgin Casino and Hotel. But I would love for you to come. Thank you, guys. All right, group bet for the NFL Super Bowl.
Come on.
Last year we bet on Tampa Bay because we drew the Bucks. We didn't win. But everybody gets to put a team in the hat. We'll draw it and see. But how much money is everybody willing to go in? Because it has to be all the same amount. So can everybody do 50
500.
each?
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
that would be crazy.
Oh, sorry, you guys are scared.
Yes, I'm scared of that.
Yeah,
yes.
because you don't have control of what we're picking.
Okay,
so
you have a vote.
What, $20?
$50,
50.
30.
No, 50. I'm not.
Let's go 50.
But I don't want to go 50. Our lowest has to be able to do 50.
Okay.
It can't be.
But guys, can I say something? If we want to make money, we need to put money in. 50
That's why.
bucks.
That's 500.
Okay, we're doing $50 a person. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Scuba? You don't have it?
No. Yeah, no, I'm fine with it.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want anybody feeling comfortable with the amount of money. So 50's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Morgan, good? Okay. So everybody's going to get to suggest a team. We'll put it in the hat. We'll draw the team. That's who we bet our money on.
Yeah.
Okay?
Be
Amy,
smart, guys, please, with your picks.
Amy, who's your team?
I just Googled NFL teams, please.
Who came up?
Chiefs, Eagles.
No, I know there are teams. No, pick a team. Which team are you putting in there?
She names them all.
There's 32.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Who are you putting?
I just asked you first. Go ahead.
Amy, come on.
I guess Chiefs since
Don't
they came
look
in
at that.
first.
Okay. Chiefs.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay. Lunchbox?
Isn't
Yeah,
that
you ready to
Mahomes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Go ahead.
Man, this is a pretty good pick. Give me the San Francisco 49ers.
All right, Eddie.
You know what I'm doing. Give me the Cowboys, baby.
Mike.
This is our year.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Morgan.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh my gosh.
Ray.
Go.
Yeah, it's a year. It's going to be a crazy one. You never know what team's going to win it. You're already seeing injuries. Give me the Titans, 100-1 odds. We're looking to
Oh
win.
my gosh.
That's a waste.
Scuba Steve.
50 grand for us.
Well, you're not gonna like mine then. I put in the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's better than the
I don't
Titans.
hate it.
Okay, cool then. All right,
Yeah.
sweet.
No, I don't know. I think the Jacksonville Titans will win that division.
Yeah.
But okay. Who else is in?
Abby.
Abby, who you putting in?
I put the Chiefs.
Oh
this
my
year.
gosh.
Yeah.
Guys, teams don't go back to back.
All three girls.
Sometimes they do.
Name
The
the last
Chiefs have
time.
been really good the last few years. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
They haven't gone back to back.
Scuba.
And then there's three others: Pitts, Kevin, and Lauren.
Yeah, just yell their teams out.
Kevin put in the 49ers. Lauren put in the New Jersey Giants.
No, hold on. The New Jersey Giants.
That's what they're located. They're not the New York Giants. That's so stupid. And then,
No, but they're literally called the New
yeah,
York
but they're
Giants.
not in New York though.
But they're literally called the New York
Yeah, but they
Giants.
shouldn't be, and I'll fight.
Then
that
we
to
shouldn't
the-
call the Lions the Detroit Lions. We should call them because
They're
they're
like
not,
Dearborn or something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, then they're the Dearborn Lions.
And they can't be the San Francisco 49ers because
Right.
they moved down to Santa Clara.
Yeah,
I
Santa
believe.
They're
Clara.
Santa Clara Niners. And then I think Pitts obviously picked the Chiefs.
and the Cowboys can't be Dallas.
They're in Arlington.
They're going to be the
Arlington
Frisco
Cowboys.
or yeah. I know Scuba was going full Carmen San Diego here. I don't know where they are. Okay.
Only 2 Cowboys?
So I'm going to go.
Oh, maybe 3 Cowboys.
He's not going Cowboys.
Yeah, he could. He could.
He's not.
Hey, Bones. It's our year, baby.
No, I know who Bobby's picking.
It's our year.
It starts with a B.
Baltimore Ravens.
Nope.
The Bengals.
Yep. You can see in Bobby's eyes.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Buffalo Bills.
He's a Cowboys fan.
I'm going to go
Yes, sir.
just to add a little fun.
Yes, sir.
Not so much that I think they'll win it, but I think it'd be funny to put in there somebody that's not in. I'm going to go with the
Dallas.
New Orleans Saints.
What are you doing? You're wasting our money. You're
that
wasting
still,
our money.
Hey, I like it. I think, hey, David Carr's ready to go, baby.
Wait.
Good, because it's Derek. It's not
Oh,
David.
yeah, his brother. Yeah.
Goodness.
Sorry. No, hopefully his brother comes back.
David Carr.
Is Drew Brees
Remember
still
that
there?
dude?
No.
No, he's
No.
done.
Saints. I'm going Saints.
Oh my gosh.
What a waste.
Saints. I have
So the
big-
Titans and
I have big
Saints.
faith in Alvin Kamara's first 3 games this year.
The first 3 games going to be watching from the house.
Suspended.
Yeah.
I cannot.
All right, here we go.
So are we drawing?
How
We're
much money
drawing.
do we have in this total, Scoop? How many people are there? 'Cause I'm going to see how much money we'll make.
It's 12 people times 50.
Okay, so that's $600.
Oh, that's a good payday.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Wait, I got a
the
question.
first team I pull, we're not doing.
That's what I was gonna say. Please be the Saints. Good.
It's going to be a Chiefs, dude. There's like 500 Chiefs in there.
The first team that we're pulling is the New Jersey Giants.
Is that what they wrote?
No, it's in New York. But we're not doing the Giants.
Good, that's good.
Good.
Okay. You want to do another one we're not doing?
Yes. Get the Chiefs out of
This
there.
is what happened last time.
What?
We drew a couple and we got stuck with the Bucks.
The next one is the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
We're not doing the Cowboys.
there's still one more in there.
Thank you. Good.
You want to go to the team now, or do you want to do another one we're not doing?
Get one out.
Or do you want us to do process of elimination?
Let's do
And
it.
then the last one standing?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
I like it.
I love it.
I'm scared.
Next one that we're not doing, KC Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
No.
Get him out.
All right.
Okay, Ray says I have 3 minutes if we're gonna fail.
Okay.
Crap.
I'm gonna throw 2 out and do the third one as our team. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense because we're out of time. Out. Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's
Yes.
go. Get him out.
All right. Now get rid of the Cowboys, and we are.
One more.
No, gosh.
Get rid of the
Saints are
Titans.
still in
Titans.
this.
Get out.
Out. San Francisco 49ers.
Yes,
that's
sir.
not
Amy, you can
Pretty
draw.
good.
Amy, this is our team. Draw the team
Amy, if you draw the Saints,
quickly. Just draw one anyway. Hand it to me.
Amy, get the
Come on,
Cowboys,
Amy.
please.
The team that we will be cheering on with all of our money is the New Orleans Saints. Let's go! Let's go!
I've never felt so bad about a bet.
well, guys, my Venmo just stopped working.
How did I?
Let's do it, baby!
18,000.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put $600 in, $18,000 if the
30
Saints
to
win.
1.
Yeah, they don't just give you money, Bones.
Well, we're not going to win, so it doesn't matter.
How much would it have been if it was the Chiefs?
Not very much. I think they're the favorite right now.
All right. Well, then this will be more fun.
No, Amy, it's
No,
not.
We're rooting for
not.
the Saints.
Let's go.
This is 2 years
Weak
in a row. we've got a
division.
crap
Hey, I got a
team.
better idea. Let's take all that money and flush it down the toilet.
Yep. Let's just drive down the highway and toss it out the window.
Has there ever been a 30 to 1
No.
person?
I
That's
need
won?
everybody's money in like the next 30 minutes. Okay?
My Venmo's
I'll
broken.
call my wife.
Yeah, $50. Send it over, baby. Let's go, New Orleans Saints! Who day?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who day? That's the Bengals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Amy, like, what? Did you look in there on purpose, and did he hand you that slip?
I couldn't see. You saw me draw it.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
I closed my eyes and I lifted
Did he
my.
not? Did he move that paper towards
I
your
don't-
hand and
I don't
tickle your
know.
fingers?
I didn't
It's not her fault.
see that happen.
Everybody, I gotta go, but let's go, Archie Manning. We can do it.
Archie, man.
Okay, well, this is just we need to be committed.
That's right, Ricky Williams.
That kicker with half a foot. Dempsey.
All right, big New Orleans Saints team here. Thank you. That's it.